Community helpers. Hi, my name is Officer Holly. I'm a police officer. I protect people and catch criminals who break the law. Do you like to catch burglars? Tap the items on the screen to know more about the things that I use. Notepad. I use it to record details and make notes. Handcuffs. I put these on a criminal's hands so they can't escape. Badge. I wear this so people can know I'm from the police department. Walkie-talkie. I use it to talk to other police officers or the police station. Flashlight. I use it to see clearly in the dark. Police car. It is a vehicle in which I chase criminals and patrol the town. Can you help me to complete the face of the criminal? I'll describe each feature, and you tap the right one from the 3 options. Ready? The criminal has golden hair. He has blue eyes. You're doing great! The guy has a wide nose. His tongue was sticking out of his mouth. You're doing great! The criminal also had long ears. You did it, Chief! You helped us catch him!
Hello there. My name is Otto. I'm a car mechanic. I repair cars that don't work well and make them good as new. Do you like to fix things? Tap the items on the screen to know more about the tools that I use. Spanners. I use them to tighten nuts and bolts. Overalls. I wear these to protect my clothes from grease and dirt while I'm working. Nuts and bolts. These are used to fasten and hold mechanical parts together. Jumper cables. I use these to start a car when its battery is not working. Car jack. This is used to lift a car when its tire needs to be changed. Screwdrivers. I use these to turn screws to fix them or to remove them from mechanical parts. Toolbox. This is a box that contains all my tools. Can you help me finish up the work on these cars before my customers come for them? Drag the matching wheel. Now paint the car according to the splash of paint already on the car. Perfect! Here's another one. Super! You're a pro. My customers are gonna be so delighted.
Hi, my name is Dr. Health. I'm a doctor. I check people to make sure they are in good health and prescribe medicines if they are not. Tap the items on the screen to know more about my medical tools.
Flashlight. I use it to examine a patient's eyes, ears, mouth, and throat. Gloves. They help prevent the passage of germs while examining a patient. Thermometer. It is a device I use to measure a patient's body temperature. Prescription pad. I use it to prescribe medicines to be taken by the patient. Syringe. I use it to inject medicine into a patient's body. Stethoscope. I use it to listen to the sounds made by a patient's heart and lungs. Would you like to help me give my patients their medicine? Match the alphabet on the medicine cup with that on the patient's clothes. N. You're an expert at this. Here's the next patient. D. Way to go! Great work, little doctor.
Hi, my name is Mr. Leak. I'm a plumber. I repair leaking pipes and faucets and even fix clogged toilets or sinks. Tap the items on the screen to know more about a plumber's tools. Drain snake. I use it to remove blockages that cannot be removed by a plunger. Plunger. It's used for removing blockage in sinks, bathtubs, and toilets. Gloves. I wear these while working to protect my hands from injuries and germs. Pipe. It carries water from one part of the house to the other. Wrench. I use a wrench to attach or remove pipes and pipe fittings. Can you fix these pipes? Drag the pipes into the right positions. Great work! You fixed the pipes!
Hi, my name is Sugar. I'm a baker. I bake cakes, cookies, and bread. Do you like to bake? Tap the items on the screen to know more about my baking tools. Apron. It protects my clothes from food stains. Cookie cutters. I use them to cut dough into different shapes. Oven mitts. They help protect my hands from burns and bruises. Whisk. It is a cooking utensil that helps create air bubbles in baking ingredients. Rolling pin. I use it to flatten dough. Baking tray. It is a utensil used for baking cookies and biscuits in an oven. Oven. It is a type of cooking range used for baking items. Would you like to help me complete the decorations on these goodies? Decorate the bottom row of cupcakes just like the one on the top. Let's start with the frosting. That's not right. That's sweet. Well done. Good job with the frosting. Now place the toppings. That's sweet. Well done. Now these cupcakes are ready for delivery.
Howdy, my name is Mr. Cobb, and I'm a farmer. I grow fruits and vegetables and rear animals to get milk, eggs, and wool. Would you like to work on a farm someday? Tap the items on the screen to know more about my farming tools. Rake. I use it to loosen the soil or work with hay. Wheelbarrow. It's a small, hand-operated vehicle with a single wheel. I use it to transport things around the farm. Fertilizer. It is a material which I add to the soil to supply nutrition to crops and plants. Barn. It's a place where I store crops and keep farm animals. Shovel. I use it for digging and lifting the soil. Tractor. It's a vehicle that I use to plow the land and plant seeds. Can you quickly sort these things into their own crates before it's time for me to go to market? Good job! You're doing great! Good job! Now that's what I call a job well done. Hi, my name is Sergeant Sparks. I'm a firefighter. I extinguish hazardous fires and rescue people from burning buildings. Do you want to be a firefighter? Tap the items on the screen to know more about my firefighting tools. Ladder. I use it to climb and reach the higher floors of a building. Megaphone. I use it to magnify my voice and talk to people far away. Fire hose. It is a high-pressure water pipe which I use to spray water on big fires to extinguish them. Helmet. I wear it to protect my head from extreme heat and falling objects. Fire engine. A fire engine is a vehicle that transports firefighters and firefighting equipment. Fire hydrant. It provides municipal water supply to help me put out fires. Axe. I use it to cut through heavy wooden doors to rescue people. Can you help me extinguish the fire in this building? Move the engine and the crane to make sure the water lands on the fire. Excellent. Excellent. You're doing great. Excellent. Great work, Lieutenant. You saved the day.
Hi, my name is Miss Harris. I teach children to read, write, and learn more about the world around us. Tap the items on the screen to know more about my teaching tools. Blackboard. I write on this board with a chalk so that the children can read what I am teaching. Chalk. I use these to write on the blackboard. Eraser. It helps me erase what I have written on the blackboard. Books. These contain stories and information that I teach to the children. Filing cabinet. I keep student worksheets and other files in this cabinet. Can you help me correct these worksheets? Mark the right answers with a tick and the wrong answers with a cross. Are you sure? You're a genius. Are you sure? Are you sure? That's perfect. All done. Thanks for helping.
My name is Mr. Clean. I like to keep the streets and public spaces of the town clean and tidy. Do you like to keep everything tidy too? Tap the items on the screen to know more about my tools. Garbage bin. It is a container to collect trash. Trash bags. These are used to line garbage bins and collect the trash that people throw in them. They also prevent the bins from getting dirty. Rake. I use it to gather and lift trash from the streets and pavements. Waste picker. I use it to lift and dispose trash without touching it. Garbage truck. It's a vehicle I drive around town to collect and carry the trash from people's houses. The pavement looks so messy. Help me clean it by putting the garbage items into the correct bin. All the food garbage goes into the purple bin. The items made of paper go into the blue bin. And the items made of plastic go into the yellow bin. That's food garbage. Fantastic. That's made of paper. Good job. Spot on, garbage gone.
Hi, my name is Miss Fern. I'm a gardener. I mow the lawn, plant trees, and grow different kinds of flowers. Do you like to look after plants too? Tap the item on the screen to know more about my gardening tools. Watering can. I fill it with water to use it to water plants around the garden. Wheelbarrow. It is a small single-wheeled vehicle that I use to transport things around the garden. Pruners. These scissor-like tools are used to trim branches of shrubs and plants. Water hose. It is a long, flexible rubber pipe attached to a tap. I use it to water large sections of a garden. Gardening gloves. These protect my hands from dirt, thorns, and germs. Watering can. I fill it with water to use it to water plants around the garden. Trowel. It is a small tool used to fill plant pots with earth. Shovel. I use it to dig large quantities of soil from the ground. From nature, we get twigs, flowers, leaves, and many such natural gifts. You can use these to make beautiful art. Would you like to make one? Try it. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. This is looking great. Wonderful. Whoopsie daisy. This is looking great. Try again. Wonderful. Now that's a work of art.
Hi, my name is Rita. I'm your local grocer. I sell milk, bread, fruits, and vegetables. Do you like visiting the grocery store? Tap the items on the screen to know more about them. Cash register. This is where I collect and store payment from customers and print a receipt. Shopping basket. Customers use it to carry small items while shopping in the store. Weighing scale. It helps me calculate the weight of fruits, vegetables, grains, and other items that are sold by weight. Barcode scanner. I use it to scan the price of each item bought by the customer. Paper bag. It is a recyclable bag that I provide customers to carry their grocery shopping. Shopping cart. Customers use this to carry large quantities of items while shopping around the store.
Would you like to help me count the items bought by this customer? Count the items on the belt and press the number on the keypad. Let's count the apples. Four.
Oops!
3. 1, 2, 3. Good counting. Now let's count the bananas. 1, 1. Good counting. Count the grapes.
6. Oops!
5. Count again. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good counting. You did it! That's a super happy customer.
Hi, my name is David Letter. I'm a mail carrier. I deliver letters and packages to everyone's homes. Do you like sending and receiving mail? Tap the items on the screen to know more about postal items. Mail truck. It's a vehicle that I drive to different addresses in the town. Mailbox. It's a box into which I deliver people's letters and cards. Signature pad. I use it to get the signatures of people who have received their packages. Post box. It's a large collection box into which people drop their outgoing mail. Satchel. It holds the letters and packages that I carry to people's houses. Signature pad. I use it to get the signatures of people who have received their packages. Would you like to help me deliver some mail? Drag these letters and packages to the mailbox with the matching number. Try again. 8. 5. 6. Try again. 5. 1, 7. All done for the day. See you next time.